Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, and welcome to the 29th class of the G3 Hifz-ul-Qur'an course. And inshallah, today we'll do a recap on Surah Al-Baqarah, verses 9 to 14. So it's just a recap today, inshallah. There will be an audio played. So I would urge everybody to repeat after that, after the audio, okay? And then we will do our hifz as usual.
अस्सलाम वालेकुम।
Welcome, Islam.
आवाज थोड़ी क्लियर नहीं थी, अभी ठीक हो गई लगती है।
Is it fine now? Assalamualaikum, is it fine?
थोड़ा सा ब्रेक हो रही है हल्की सी।
Okay, I'll try. Okay. Okay, so ST, may I please request you to choose a student for me for the opening prayer?
अस्सलाम वालेकुम रहमतुल्लाहि व बरकातुहू। I'm going to invite NG3111.
Assalamualaikum, NG3111.
Assalamualaikum.
Walaikum assalam. May I please request you to start from Dawud and Tasniya and recite the prayer for David, please?
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. ربي علمني ما هو خير إنك.
Translation as well, please.
Oh my Lord, teach me what is best for me in your knowledge.
Excellent. Jazakumullah, NG3111. Now we're going to move on to our etiquettes as usual. So please make sure you've done your wuzu. Okay, so that's ablution. You're wearing your clean clothes, your head is covered, and you should be sitting in a quiet place so that you can pay attention to the class and take full benefit of the class. And I would also urge you to call your parents, because your parents should supervise you whilst you're taking the class. And if you need any help, you can also ask your parents alongside. And then please also make sure you are with the correct IDs. Otherwise, you will be put into the waiting room. And I can see that, mashallah, well, there's only one ID with the wrong ID. So can you please make sure if you rename yourself, otherwise you'll be put into the waiting room. Jazakumullah. Okay, so and now I'm going to play the audio recording of Surah Al-Baqarah, verses 9 till 14. And please make sure you repeat after the audio, okay? So go along.
ومن الناس من يقول آمنا بالله وباليوم الآخر وما هم بمؤمنين
ومن الناس من يقول آمنا بالله وباليوم الآخر وما هم بمؤمنين
يخادعون الله والذين آمنوا وما يخدعون إلا أنفسهم وما يشعرون ومن في قلوبهم مرض فزادهم الله مرضا
في قلوبهم مرض فزادهم الله مرضا
ولهم عذاب أليم بما كانوا يكذبون
ولهم عذاب أليم بما كانوا يكذبون
وإذا قيل لهم لا تفسدوا في الأرض قالوا إنما نحن مصلحون
وإذا قيل لهم لا تفسدوا في الأرض قالوا إنما نحن مصلحون
ألا إن إنهم هم المفسدون ولكن لا يشعرون
ألا إنهم هم المفسدون ولكن لا يشعرون
وإذا قيل لهم آمنوا كما آمن الناس قالوا أنؤمن كما آمن السفهاء
وإذا قيل لهم آمنوا كما آمن الناس قالوا أنؤمن كما آمن السفهاء
ألا إنهم هم السفهاء ولكن لا يعلمون
ألا إنهم هم السفهاء ولكن لا يعلمون.
Jazakumullah. I hope everybody has been able to listen to the audio and also repeat after it. So, there we are. May I please request ST to choose a student for me to practice the surah? ST, Assalamualaikum, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. I'm going to call next NG3063.
NG306, sorry, what's the ID again?
Assalamualaikum.
Walaikum salam. Can you please know your ID, please?
NG3063.
Excellent. Okay, so may I please request NG3063, can you please recite, start from Thousand Tasmiyah and recite the verses from 9 to 10, please?
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. ومن الناس من يقول آمنا بالله وباليوم الآخر وما هم بمؤمنين يخادعون الله والذين آمنوا وما يخدعون إلا أنفسهم وما يشعرون.
Excellent, mashallah. Very well recited, NG3063. As you can see, there are no highlights, which means there are no mistakes, mashallah. So well done. I will just go through some of, I'll just ask you some questions just to see if you're aware of the rules. So we have known with and tashdid on top. What do we have to do here?
You do nasal sound for 2 seconds.
Perfect, excellent, well done. So nasal sounds for 2 seconds, which you did. Good. And as you can see, as you can see, we have non-sakin and then we have ya. So what type of rule do you think there is here?
Ikhfa.
No, not ikhfa. So think about the sound of the word. So aside from the start, so from the beginning, please.
ومن الناس من يقول آمنا
بالله.
Yep, Jazakallah. So you said man yaqulu. So what do you think you did? Did you have a nasal sound in here?
No.
Are you sure? So it's man yaqulu. So there's no nasal sound?
It's a very light nasal sound.
Yeah, so there is a nasal sound. So if we go here, and you can find this document on nqc.org.uk, okay, and you can download it from there. So as you can see here, this is the rule of idgham, okay, which is ma'al gunna. So huruf al-idgham, ma'al gunna, which means letters of assimilation with nasal sound. So ya is one of the letter of idgham, and whenever you have nun sakin, or whenever you have nun sakin here, as you can see that this has nun sakin, then the next letter is ya. You have to do the idgham with gunna sound. So man yaqulu, so it's an idgham rule. Okay. So if we go back, you will see that we have nun sakin, and the next letter is ya. So man yaqulu, there is a nasal sound here. So it's idgham. Okay. And what type of stroke is this on top of alif?
It's a vertical fatah.
Perfect. So you have to prolong it for 2 seconds. Excellent. What type of letter is kha?
A thick letter.
Perfect. It's a thin letter. Well done. And I was very impressed with how you pronounced it. Would you like to demonstrate it again? And everybody else, please pay attention to how NG3063 pronounces it.
يخادعون الله والذين آمنوا.
Perfect. Excellent. MashaAllah. Well done. And what type of la would be here on this lam? What did you do here?
It's like a thick one.
Excellent. So it's called majestic lam or emphatic lam. Okay. So because the letter the stroke before the lam in Allah's word is fatha, therefore there will be the rule applied of thick lam. So well done, excellent, mashallah. Jazakumullah. That was NG3063. Jazakumullah. Very well recited. May I please have next student?
Yes, I'm going to call AG3064.
AG3064. Assalamu alaikum. Is he unmuted?
I can't do it. Can you try? He is in the class.
Yep, I'll try. AG3064. Can you please accept the invitation and unmute yourself? Okay. Yeah, I think we should move on.
Okay. I'm going to call NG3065.
NG3065. Assalamu alaikum. NG3065. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Walaikum salam. So let's move on to the next 2 verses. So can you please recite verses from 11 to 12? Start from Tawus and Tasmiyah, please.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم في قلوبهم مرض فزادتهم
Sorry, NG3065 is فَزَادَهُمُ marada. So would you like to try again, please?
فزادهم الله مرضا
Well done. Good.
ولهم
Azabu. Azabu al.
So this is, sorry, NG365, this is a tanween. So try again. Instead of adabu, it's adabun. Okay?
Azabun.
Good.
Alim. Mun. Alim. Mun.
So on top of meme, we have another small meme. So that takes priority. So go on.
Ali.
Well done. Go on.
Mum.
Well done. Excellent.
Bima. Lalu. Yak. Zibun.
Excellent. Well done.
Wa iza li lah tufida.
So the lam, and then we have alif next to it, which is mud letter. So you have to prolong it for 2 seconds.
La
Well done.
Dun.
Fun. So la tufsidu.
La tufsidun.
Good. So fil ardi. Good. So qaf has fatha on top. So qalu.
Qalu innama
Good.
nahnu musalli.
So the sword has sukoon on top. So not musalli, muslihun.
Muslihun.
Excellent. So very well tried, NG3065, mashallah. Very well done. Just few things. When you keep on practicing, you will be fluent in reading Arabic. But as far as the rules are concerned, mashallah, most of them are correct. I would just like to point out the lam here, the small one. It means that we're not allowed to stop here. Yeah.
Okay.
So I think it's because of the lack of fluency that you stopped here and then you started from the next one, which is fine for this stage. But if you keep on practicing, just please make sure that whenever this la comes, do not pause. Okay. So similarly here, on top of here, we have lam, la. Please don't stop here either. And similarly, we have la here. Okay. So the same rule applies on every single la. Okay. And okay, so you can see here, alimum. The reason why it's alimun and not alimum is because of the small meme on top that we can see. And whatever is sitting on top takes a priority. So think of the stroke as a chair and the small meme as a person. And the person is more important than the chair, okay, right? Therefore, the meme takes priority. So instead of alimun, it's alimum, yeah? And then the next letter is ba. So we do a bit of nasal sound. So alimum, so we keep the meme sound in for a bit longer. And then we release it and say bima, okay? And the rest also, qalu here, we have wa sakin, and on top we have mad saghir. So this should at least be pronounced prolonged for 3 seconds, okay? So its minimum is 3, maximum is 5, so 3 to 5. And here, the sword is carrying sakun on top. Therefore, this will have no movement. So it's mus, okay, not musalli. It's muslihun. And otherwise, mashallah, well done, excellent. So may I please request ST to choose the next student for me?
I'm going to call NG3068.
Assalamu alaikum, NG3068. NG3068, can you hear me?
I can't open.
Yep, I'll try to unmute. NG3068, can you please unmute yourself? Okay, there is no response. We should move on, please.
I'm going to invite AG3069.
AG3069, okay. AG3069, Assalamu alaikum.
I don't know why the card inside.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam. That's AG3069, correct?
Yes.
Perfect. May I please request you to recite the next 2 verses, please? Start from 1000 Ismiya.
Okay. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ألا إنهم هم المفسدون ولكن لا يشعرون وإذا قيل لهم آمنوا كما آمن الناس قالوا أنؤمن كما آمن السفهاء ألا إنهم هم السفهاء ولكن لا يعلمون.
Okay, well done, AG3069. I would just like you to please repeat from here until the end of the verse, please.
ولكن لا يشعرون.
Okay, so here we have noon, sakin, and then the next letter is la. So can you just repeat this again? I couldn't hear you properly.
لكن لا يشعرون.
Okay, so here, because the next letter is lam and the noon sakin, there will be no nasal sound. It's idgham without the gunna. So if we go down here, so you can see huruful idgham biduni al-gunna, which means letters of assimilation without the nasal sound. And one of the letter is lam. Okay, so it wouldn't be min la dunka, it will be min la dunka. Do not pronounce the noon sakina sound at all. Okay.
Okay.
So if we go back, how would you pronounce this correctly then? Start from wa.
ولكن لا يشعرون.
Good. So no nasal sound here, but you also have to like prolong the alif sound here, which you did last time. But now because you were focusing on this one, you didn't do it here. Would you like to try again, please?
ولكن لا يشعرون.
Perfect, mashallah, well done. Another mistake which I could constantly see was that you were separating the noon and this alif sound. So if I hear you saying kama amana, so you shouldn't separate mim and alif. Okay, so it's kama, not kama. Okay, there's no separate alif. The alif only has mad saghir. Okay, and alif is a letter of mad. And because of mad saghir, we have to prolong it for further 3 seconds. So 3 plus 2 is 5. So make sure you pronounce it for 5 seconds. How would you do it? Would you like to demonstrate, please?
Kama.
Well done. Excellent. Good. Yeah. So even here, I could notice that you were separating this alif and then pronouncing this alif separately. So again, kama, not kama. Okay?
Okay.
Well done.
Kama.
Yeah. Here, you pronounce this correctly. So you said Allah, which is good. Yeah, you have to prolong this alif too, which was good. And here again, the same mistake that you did in the first one. Now you can rectify it. Would you like to try again from wa?
Walakin la ya'lamun.
Perfect. Excellent. Jazakumullah. That was very well read. AG3069. Well done.
Khudafis.
Assalamu alaikum. Hafiz. Okay. So may I please now, it's the time for the hifz. So I will open the breakout rooms. So everyone who gets the invitation, can you please all accept the invitation and go to the breakout room?
Excuse me, please.
Assalamu alaikum. Yep.
Yeah, welcome, Islam. If you can just announce again with the wrong IDs. There is few children with the wrong IDs again.
Yeah. So everybody, as you have heard, please make sure that you rename yourself if your ID is wrong. Otherwise, you will be put into the waiting room. And if it was your turn today for the hifz, you can possibly miss it. So please make sure that you are with your correct IDs. Okay, Jazakumullah. So I hope everybody who has been sent the invitation has already gone to the breakout room. We can now proceed with our hifz in the main session. Okay, so may I please request SD to choose a student for me?
NG3037.
NG3037. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam. That's NG3037, correct?
Yeah.
Perfect. So would you please tell me which surah you've not done yet as part of the hifz? So have you done Surah Al-Fatiha?
Yes.
Okay. What about Surah Al-Nas? Surah Al-Nas?
Okay.
Have you done it? No, I was asking, have you done Surah Al-Nas?
No.
You haven't. Okay, that's fine. Good. Yep, you can start. Please start from 1000 Tasmiyah.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل أعوذ برب الناس ملك الناس إله الناس من شر الوسواس الخناس الذي يوسوس في صدور الناس من الجنة والناس.
Excellent. Very well done. I'll share my screen. Sorry, would you be able to recite from Alladhi again? Alladhi yuwaswisu?
الذي يوسوس في صدور الناس من الجنة والناس.
Good, excellent. So can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay. Overall, mashallah, very well read. Most of the majority of the time, you have kept the tajweed, the rules that we've done so far in mind. I was just not sure about the noon tashdid, so you have to do a ghunna sound here. I couldn't tell if you were doing the ghunna sound or not. Were you aware that you have to do the ghunna sound here?
الله الناس.
Okay, so the key for noon sound for a bit longer, so more, just 2 seconds.
الله الناس.
Good. So it's not ilahinnas, it's ilahinnas. No emphasis on the lam, okay?
Okay.
Well done. So here, the reason why I asked you to recite again was because I heard as if you prolonged the wow sound here. And when you read again, you did prolong the wow sound. So it's the wow only carries kasra under it, so only 1 second. So try again, please.
الذي يوسوي.
No, do not prolong it.
الذي يوسوي.
Pronounce the whole word, please.
الذي يوسوي في صدور الناس.
Okay. So only prolong the wow for 1 second. So alladhi yuwaswisu, that's it. Not alladhi yuwaswisu, okay?
Okay.
Try again, one more time, please.
الذي يوسوس.
Perfect, excellent. So if you practice again this again and again, you can rectify this mistake. It's not a big mistake. So please make sure you do that, okay? Otherwise, mashallah, overall, very well done. Excellent.
Okay.
I would just like to ask one last question. So you can see this, you can see this lam. Sorry, actually, oh, sorry, not lam. It was meant to be the. Give me a second. Okay, so you can see this the. How do you pronounce this letter? Do you remember the method that I told you? Do you remember?
No.
No, it's okay, don't worry. So this letter and the tha letter, the two letters that should be pronounced in the following way. So when you're pronouncing the letter the, if your upper teeth and lower teeth are touching, then you're pronouncing it wrong, okay? But so take your tongue out and touch the upper teeth and then pronounce the letter the. Try.
The.
Good. Well done. So your tongue must be in between your upper and lower teeth and should be touching your upper teeth in particular. Okay. The same goes with tha letter. Okay. So well done, mashallah. And I was very impressed with how you remember the ikhfa rule. So we have nun sakin, and the next letter is haruful ikhfa. So sheen is one of the letter of ikhfa, and you did conceal the nun sakin sound, which was very impressive. Well done, NG3037. Jazakillah. Can we move on to the next one now, please, Esti?
Yes, I'm going to call AG3053.
AG3053. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah. Which surah have we not recited as part of the Hifz?
Surah Al-Quraish.
Okay. Give me a second. So you remember Surah Al-Quraish off by heart?
Yes.
That's good. MashaAllah. You can start.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم لإيلاف قريش إيلافهم رحلة الشتاء والصيف فليعبدوا رب هذا البيت الذي أطعمهم من جوع وآمنهم من خوف.
Excellent, well done. I'll just share my screen. Give me a second. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Yep. Okay.
I can't see it.
Oh, you can't. Now you can?
Yes.
Okay, good. So mashallah, overall, very well done. You remember the surah of by heart with majority of the times with correct rules that we have done. Well done. Just few mistakes that I just pointed out. So you can see here, we have wow with the on top. What type of letter is this? So we have three. So we have alif, wow, and ya. These are a type of letter. What type of letter do you think?
Letters of prolongation.
You do have to prolong it. So it's, yeah, good. So it's mud letter. Well done. Correct answer. So yeah, how long do you have to prolong it for?
2 seconds.
Perfect. So when you were reciting it, you didn't prolong it for 2 seconds. Okay, so try again, please.
فليعبدوا رب هذا البيت.
Perfect. That's perfect. Excellent. And why do you think I've highlighted ja with sukoon on top? Why do you think I've done that? What stroke do we have on top of ya?
Mad Saghir.
Perfect. And how long do you think you have to prolong it for?
3 to 5 seconds.
Excellent. So when you recited it, you did not prolong it for long enough. Okay, so try again, please.
الذي أطعمهم من جوع وآمنهم من خوف.
Okay, good. Well done. And here, this one. So we have nun sakin, and the next letter is jim. What are you meant to do that you didn't do? So how did you pronounce in the first place? Start from alladhi again, and only up to here.
الذي أطعمهم من جوع.
Okay, so you said minju, so you pronounced the nun sakin sound very clearly, which is why it's wrong. Okay, so the jim is one of the letter of ikhfa, which means to conceal. So ikhfa means to conceal, and therefore this letter is a letter of concealing. Okay, so if we go back to the document, again, you can download this from nqc.org.uk. As you can see here, this is a letter of ikhfa. Jim in what is one of the list from the list here. And whenever you have jim, you have to do you have to feel the nun sakin sound. So would you like to try that here, please?
الذي أطعمهم من جوع.
Well done. Excellent. Perfect. One thing I've noticed here is that alif should not give the sound of ayn. Okay? So this ayn, mashallah, you pronounce it very well, but you also pronounce the ayn sound on alif, which is not correct. Okay? So just pronounce this simply. Okay?
الذي
Yeah, go on.
الذي أطعمهم
Perfect.
من جوع.
Good. Well done. And here, this one, let me. Yeah. So this one was correct. So we have nun sakin, and the next letter is kha. What type of letter is this? Is it a ikhfa letter or is it not? Is it ikhfa or is it not?
No.
Perfect. Well done. So it's not ikhfa letter. It is har letter. Okay. And very clearly, that's why we have to manifest the nun sakin sound, which you did. So it's min khawf. okay, not mil khawf, because the kha, the letter after the nun sakin, is letter of izhar. And if we again go back, so we can see here in the list of letters of manifestation, which means huruf al-izhar, we have ha. We have kha. That's what we're concerned about, kha. Okay, so well done for not concealing the nun sakin sound. You have to manifest it. Okay, Jazakumullah, that was AG3053. Jazakallah.
Jazakallah.
May I please have the next student?
Yes, I'm going to call AG. Sorry, he's not in the class. NG3080.
NG3080, Assalamu alaikum.
I can't see this student as well.
Okay.
It's okay. NG3011.
NG3011, Assalamu alaikum. NG3011, can you hear me?
NG3011, unmute yourself, please.
I'll try to unmute her. Okay. There is no response, so I think we should move on.
Okay, NG3021.
So NG3021, Assalamu alaikum. Please unmute yourself.
Assalamualaikum.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullah. So would you please tell me which surah you've not done as part of your course? As part of the Hifz?
Surah Kauthar.
Okay. And you remember Surah Kauthar off by heart?
I think so.
Okay. Would you like to give a go?
Okay.
Perfect. You can start.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم إنا أعطيناك الكوثر فصل لربك وانحر إن شانئك هو الأبتر.
Excellent. So you do remember the surah off by heart, which is very good, mashallah. I'll share my screen. Again, mostly you did do a very good job, mashallah. There were only just few mistakes that you need to correct. So why do you think I've highlighted this alif that has mad sagir on top?
Because I didn't pronounce the small letter too long.
Well done. So it's, yeah, you didn't prolong it for too long. So how long do you think you have to prolong it for?
3 seconds.
Excellent, mashallah. So minimum is 3 seconds. So would you like to try again, please?
Inna.
Excellent, well done. And mashallah, I was very impressed with your sa sound. So as I explained earlier, 2 letters, the and sa. They should be pronounced in a different way than we usually do, which is the wrong way. So you shouldn't, when you're pronouncing the letter, the upper teeth and the lower teeth should not touch. There should be a tongue in the middle. And I could hear that you pronounced it correctly. So mashallah, well done, NG3021 for that. Mashallah. And here, what's under the lam in this word?
Kasra?
Perfect. And what's the rule for kasra?
I don't know.
So how long do you think you have to prolong it for? So it's just like the rule that we apply for fatha and dhamma. So if you know the rule for fatha and dhamma, you should know it for kasra too.
I don't know it.
You don't know? Okay. So the kasra should be pronounced for 1 second only, prolonged for 1 second only. Okay. So what you did was you said faswalli li rabbika. So you prolonged the lam sound for 2 seconds, which was incorrect. You have to prolong it for only 1 second, no more than that. And same applies for the kaf here. You can see it only has fatha on top. Again, the rule is that you only have to prolong it for 1 second. So try again now, please.
Fasalli Rabbika
Perfect.
wanhar.
Excellent. MashaAllah. And again, I was very impressed with how you kept in mind the rule here. So you said one harf. So you manifested the nun sakin sound, which was correct, because the next letter, what type of letter is ha? Is it ikhfa or is it izhar?
Izhar.
Perfect, excellent. The reason being is that izhar means to manifest, correct? So if we go back to the document here, and in the list of the letters of izhar, that is of manifestation, the ha is here as well, okay? So whenever you have ha after the nun sakin, as you can see here, you have to manifest the nun sakin sound. So one harf, which was correct. MashaAllah. Well done. What do we have on top of nun?
Shadda.
Perfect. Mushaddad or shadda. So what do we have to do here?
Prolong it for 2 seconds.
Perfect. Would you like to try again? So sorry, 1 second. Sorry. Not prolonging it for 2 seconds, but keeping the nun sakin sound for 2 seconds. So it's not inna, it's inna. So you have to hold the nun sakin sound for 2 seconds. Yep, we can try now.
Inna.
Perfect. MashaAllah. That was very good. Jazakumullah NG3021. May I please have next student, ST?
Yes, I'm going to invite AG3112.
AG3112. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam. So would you be able to tell me which surah you have not done as part of your hifz yet, please?
So the class.
So you haven't done Surah Al-Ikhlas? Am I right?
Yes.
Okay, good. Okay. So, and you know Ikhlas off by heart, correct?
Yes.
Okay, good. Would you be able to start, please?
Okay. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد. Jazakallah.
Jazakumullah, that was excellent, mashallah. So if I resume, okay. So there's only one mistake. Would you be able to point that out for me? Did you figure it out? So I've highlighted the name Lam. In Allah, I tried to highlight the Lam, but it highlighted all of the word. So I've highlighted the letter Lam. Why do you think that is? Do you know? AG3112, are you with us? Oh, he's unmuted. He's muted.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam, Alhamdulillah. Do you know why I've highlighted the letter Lam?
No.
No. Okay. So you can see that the letter before the Lam is Waw. Okay. And Waw is carrying Fatha on top. Therefore, only with the name of Allah, the Lam in Allah will be pronounced thick. So this is a majestic Lam or emphatic Lam, the two names for it. So instead of Huwallah, it's Huwallah. So when you're saying the Lam sound, you make sure your mouth is round. Okay.
Okay.
Try again.
قل هو الله أحد
Excellent. The same mistake was here, so try this as well.
الله الصمد.
Good, mashallah. Perfect now. Excellent. And sorry?
Can my sister have a go?
Yes, there is another segment.
Okay. Yeah. So I'm just conscious of time. We only have 1 minute left, and I do not think that we'll be able to listen to her today. But inshallah, tomorrow, inshallah,
Okay.
the whole lesson is dedicated to the Hifz, inshallah. Okay. So I would like to ask you one question. Why did you not do why did you not hold the meme sakin sound here? Why didn't you do walam yakul lahu? Why walam yakul lahu? Can you recall a rule that we have done considering this?
Sukoon.
So meme does have spoon on top, but what type of rule have we done where
I don't know. Assalamu alaikum.
Welcome, Salam. We can't let the teacher. Just wait a moment, please. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam.
I think we just lost her connection. She might be back in a minute.
Assalamu alaikum, can you hear me?
Welcome, Salam. I can hear you, yes.
Okay, so the connection went out, sorry for that. Okay, now we do not have time to explain, but I was talking about Izhar Shafavi, okay? So next time, inshallah, when we get the chance, we will go through that too, inshallah. So I will just go through the question, the homework now, inshallah. So, okay. So I hope everybody is out of the breakout room. I will close the breakout room now, and we will have to wait for 60 seconds until they're back. So I can explain meanwhile, correct? Okay, so I was explaining that if the next letter after meme sakin is not meme sakin or ba, we are not going to do the nasal sound. So because the next letter is ya and not meme or ba, that's why we do not do the nasal sound. However, if it was to be meme or ba, then we would do the nasal sound. Okay, so if I would give an example, which I saw in Surah Al-Baqarah here. So as you can see here, we have meme, that's meme on top, this one, and the next letter is ba. Okay, so we said alimum bima, correct? So Izhar Shafavi does not apply here because the next letter is ba. Okay. So I think everybody is out of the breakout room now. So I will go on to the homework. Okay. So memorize Surah Al-Baqarah verses 9 to 14. Okay, we did a recap today, so it shouldn't be a new lesson for you. So please make sure that you memorize it and revise all the surahs that we have done so far. Okay, so it's from chapter 1 until here, until Surah Al-Baqarah verses 1 to 8. And today we did 9 to 14, so you should be able to cover that too. So now the rule quest is of Surah Al-Baqarah verses 15 to 17. Okay, so you have to focus on Surah Al-Baqarah verses 15 till 17. Okay, so for those who are aged 6 to 7, between 6 to 7, you have to look for majestic lam. And I've covered the majestic lam today. that whenever the letter before the Allah's name is fatha or dhamma, then you have to have the lam sound thick. So if I explain lam mushaddad in the word Allah preceded by a maftu letter, which is a letter carrying fatha, or madmum letter, a letter carrying dhamma, it should be pronounced with thick sound. Okay, so those age 6 to 7, you have to make sure that you do this. Then those aged between 8 to 9, you have to do the ishbaya strokes. So vertical fatha, vertical kasra, inverted dhamma. So please make sure you point them out. And for ages 10 to 12, do izhar shafavi, which I just mentioned. Yeah. So take examples of izhar shafavi from verses 15 to 17 of Surah Al-Baqarah. I hope you understood the homework for today. May I please request SD to choose a student for me quickly for
Yes,
the
I'm going to invite AG3003.
AG3003. Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam.
Okay, may I please request you to recite the prayer after reciting the Holy Quran, please?
Yeah, okay. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. اللهم ارحمني بالقرآن العظيم واجعله لي إماما ونورا وهدى ورحمة. O Allah, have mercy on me through the great Quran and make it for me and the leader, the light, the guidance, and the mercy.
Excellent. Jazakumullah AG3003. I would just like to quickly rectify this. So waj, so the jim is kalkala, so you have to do a jerk sound. And the ya is carrying madde sagir, so you have to prolong it for at least 3 seconds. Okay? But otherwise, mashallah, very well read. Inshallah,